All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing Game 76 of MLB Baseball, Season 2, 2018. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies at Washington Nationals. Now, we lost Game 1 yesterday. We lost Game 1. So we're doing Game 2 today. We're doing, this is a 3-game series, so we're doing Game 2 of a 3-game series. Hopefully we can even the series at that. Philadelphia Phillies season record is 59-17. Washington Nationals are 51-23. So we're going to get this Game 2, Philadelphia Phillies and Washington Nationals underway. Game 76 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018 coming at you. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The Nats have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. A.J. Cole gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a 2-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
At the plate, Ryan Flaherty. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A 1 pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Philadelphia is on top 3-0. Jared Eichhoff is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Digging in now, Adam Eaton. I'll show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Williams. He's there and records the first down. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And now Bryce Harper, career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Adams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. The bouncer to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1. In now is Anthony Rendon. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He has a 3-for-12 line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Matt Adams now. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Rendon on at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot for Howie Kendrick. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
Batting eighth, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, A.J.
Into the box
Cole.
now, the Nationals pitcher, A.J. Cole. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 28 on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Up next will be Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Striding in once again, J.P. Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting. Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty, pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So here now is the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper on the run, but he won't get there. Into the gap it goes. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Yo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 7-3. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner.
What's up, Charles Nachos?
Sup?
What's up, buddy? What's going on?
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez.
How's everything? Give me the sports update.
Number 1. The one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Hey, we got to find this place, okay?
One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Phillies are up 8-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Foul at home plate.
The Phillies up, yes, sir, kicking butt. Kicking butt. We lost.
Take apart the destroyed gazebo.
Yeah, kicking butt and taking names, man. Phillies looking, yeah. Phillies looking good. I seen the score on my highlight thing. Yeah.
High fly ball.
Washington Nationals is a good team.
Herrera's there, and he brings it in.
We lost to them yesterday. We lost in game 1 yesterday,
Well,
last
it's
night.
still early, but it's also worth noting
I was mad about that. We lost by 1.
if this keeps up as we
So,
take a look at the league leaders in
I want to know if we
games
can
won
beat the
this
Nationals
season.
because
And as you see
we
there,
probably
he
going to
sits
have to
in
face
fourth
them in the
place in that
playoffs.
department in the National
So I
League.
just want to know that we can beat them.
And now Bryce Harper, he's 0 for 1.
I feel more at
after
ease in the
grounding out
regular
his only
season,
trip to the plate
you know,
so
because
far.
I'm going to face this. Even them on the LA Dodgers, man. And in the playoffs, oh, man. You know, we won it all last year, man. And we're going to try to do it this year. But every year it always changes. It gets harder. You know, just like Seattle, man. That's our kryptonite, man, against Philly in the playoffs.
Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Yo.
Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 21 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Not good, not good, not good. Bad pitcher, man. I wonder who do we got him as our pitcher?
Well, we've now seen 4
Of course
homers
it's
combined
Bryce
between
Harper.
these two clubs today. What are your
You
thoughts,
should
guys?
do hockey.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be...
Oh, do hockey. Yeah, I do hockey too. I had to get some baseball in. Yeah, I did like 3 games of hockey. I had to get a baseball in today. Got to get a baseball.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hoskins stands at second with no outs. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Let's go Phillies!
Hey, this has the business of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll.
Yes!
Double now with
Good base hit.
All of a sudden, we're
stepping it up big tonight in game 2. Let's go Phillies!
Smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball.
They got to pull their pitcher out.
Right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Nice.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Yeah, they ain't so comfortable tonight.
In the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for.
They were comfortable with beating us last night.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Let's do it!
That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Let's go Phillies! Talking about coming up big, man. Pronto!
Instead,
coming up big, man. Yeah.
He does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second
Now
out.
batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now. Ryan Flaherty drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Harper, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He saves.
Let's go, Phillies!
So score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one.
What a
Almost
base
got it out
hit.
of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Jared Eichhoff as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2
I saw
away,
on a
they
video
didn't
today
like their
Flyers
chances
versus
there.
Stars U1.
Hey, have a day right here. Third.
Oh, okay, you
nine
saw that
to the
video?
pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager.
Okay. Oh, okay, you saw that earlier video. Yeah, I did that earlier. I forgot
Into
what
the
time
box,
I did that.
Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on
Yeah, that was a
second.
good
Force,
video.
and that'll do it.
I played the Dallas Stars
So they
today.
strike for 3 runs.
And I forgot
on
the other
5
team we
hits,
played.
No errors and a couple of men left.
Oh, we
on.
played the Pittsburgh
On
Penguins,
now
I
to the
think.
bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 10 and the Nationals 4. In now is Anthony Rendon. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Sharks the other one.
Yeah, they beat us. Oh, the Sharks. Yeah, man.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, they
Takes
beat
a
us.
look at one catching the outside
We lost
corner.
in
Been a real
San
big struggle
Joseph.
for him so far on the mound. 4 runs.
I wanted to
in
win
only
that one,
3
too.
innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle
San
it at all
Joseph.
and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a little tapper. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches.
We're putting the
I like that he
pressure on
didn't
him
give his
tonight.
opponent too
Good
much credit.
pitching for the Phillies. Good pitching. Good fielding. We got this. We got the defensive strategy on their butt tonight.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Let's go Phillies.
As the first pitch
There we go.
is swung on and missed for strike
91
1.
miles per hour. Fire on that ball, man.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now another 0-2. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bounce towards the mound. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 14.
Striding in now for the Nats, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
We ain't playing with him, Charles Nachos.
Back in this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over.
We're here today to make our mark.
And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adams moves over, one down. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Carlos Santana. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far.
No mercy, LOL.
No mercy. No mercy on them, Charles Nachos. They didn't show mercy on us. Remember yesterday's game? I know you saw yesterday's game. They ain't show no mercy on us, man, in game one. So we got to return the favor. You know, we got another championship to win.
First pitch.
We're trying to win the World Series again.
And he fouls this one off.
Charles Nachos, did you watch the first season when we won the World Series on the show 17?
Now here's a drive out to right center field. Hoskins rounds third and is digging for the plate. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Who do we play in the World Series in Season 1, if you remember?
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 12-4. Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
I don't remember the team.
0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, and 16 RBIs.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crawford shading to his right. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high and deep out to left. Hoskins ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit. In now is Adam Eaton.
The center fielder,
Lifted down the line in left.
Adam Eaton.
And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and chopped to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top, 12-5. Brendan Kinsler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Flaherty will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Adams is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Eichhoff has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order as the lead holds at 12-5. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
Digging in to try it again, Reese Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now that's popped up. Kendrick is under it. 1 away.
The batter, first baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Nick Williams is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Eaton. And the inning is over. Phillies strand 1 as the lead holds at 12-5. Striding in once again, Miguel Montero. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Juan Lagares.
No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lagares sitting under 300 but not by a lot, and as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Trey Turner will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped him up. Santana on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Nationals 5. Sammy Solis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sammy Solis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adams sprinting after it, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in once again, Ryan Flaherty, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jared Eichhoff, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 13-5.
Trying to kill him today.
And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The Nationals find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball.
I
That's
can't
the type of
believe
hitter you
people
are.
out here from
Some of these hitters are
Polygon
going to
know
have to
what
try to make
pizza
some
burgers
changes
are. Have you
with
ate
these
those
exaggerated
before?
shifts.
Ryan Zimmerman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, I had a pizza burger before.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and
Yeah, I've
deep
had a
out to
pizza burger
straightaway
before.
center field.
Yep.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I
They don't
think
know what
that
a
may have
pizza
been
burger is.
situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the
My
box
friends
now.
from Poly
Anthony
say they
Rendon.
never heard of it.
He will take
LOL.
strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Right. Your friends
Set to
said they never
deliver
heard of
the
a pizza
0-1.
burger.
This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Hoskins, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Adams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swing and
Oh, come on, man!
With the high into the
Torvik!
second deck and gone.
Ah!
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they cut this deficit down to 4.
Go.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Now batting, Miguel Montero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Michael Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 13-9. Trevor Gott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Carlos Santana. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Rendon over to his left. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still manage to hold a 4-run lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. This is skied out toward right. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Adam Eaton.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Hoskins has it. Throw won't get him.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Last strike now for the Nats.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
13-9, the final score in this ball game. The Phillies with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jared Eichhoff earns his 12th victory in the ball game. A.J. Cole gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Matt Vasgersian, this has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.